everyone receive is a reflection of us. We don't actually die. I like to think of it as the movie Avengers. They say the line, Asgard is not a place, it is the people. This is so true for every time in this planet, in this universe. Of all the things that have occurred and the places that have been, from Alexandria to Egypt, to times of the Romans, going further and further back and more technologies, the places that we know, and the places that we don't. When we look at things like that that remind us of the times that we have been, do we not feel lost? The sadness that it brings towards us, of a time that we once lived and were there. But then we look upon it and go, that was and always is a version of us that no longer exists in this reality. For I am who I am and you are who you are. Whether we've lived from these past lives and remember it in our soul, we do not die, for we are the people. This is why they go out of their arm's way, out of their way, to keep you restrained, to keep us restrained, not knowing the truth of who we are, kept in cages and prisons of the world because we are no longer able to foresee outwardly. For they know the people are the places, and when the people wake up and remember who is the power, who is in charge, and who you are, this is what they're afraid of. All of the tests and the trials that are placed upon us are not from us or them. It is the greed and the power and the manipulation of others to control the society for what we don't know is existing in the reality that we cannot see. For when we die, we do not die. For when we evolve, we grow further than they could ever imagine. The hardships, the pain, the suffering that we go through, day in, day out, financial matters hurt the most. Emotions of love lost, they place upon us all of these things in sports and games and entertainment alike. If you don't know what you're capable of, then you don't know what you're losing. The same thing of what is rightfully yours is hidden and kept from you. Everything, the food we eat, why we eat it, has all been brought up through the program. We evolve, we grow, we move. How do we know what's out there? We don't. We place trust upon others because they have more knowledge than us, and that trust has been broken through millennia. How do we trust anyone these days? Who do we trust now if no one is trustworthy but our own selves? Can we trust that as well? For when we die, we do not die. Some people have already died a death and walk amongst the living, but there is no soul or physical way that earth in tangent to a reality. You see, if you don't know what is existing, when you don't know who you are and the family of where you came from, that soul tribe, that passion that keeps us driving, the loving support that motivates us to move on, that powerful light that shines within us. If that is kept from you, then we are lacking, dear friends. And I will break all boundaries set upon the earth from the evil and the wicked, so that that light may shine and reign upon all the good that people are. To be able to experience that feeling of love and joy, of pure home from the collective of the soul. That's what drives us. That's what brings togetherness. No matter who you are or where you're from, the drive or the support. For we can no longer trust the reality that we see. So we can only trust the inner knowledge of our own empathy. And follow that feeling of home. And with that, I leave you with peace and love. Take care.